This video is showing the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're not covering up anything today. We're showing all the blemishes, all the lines, all the wrinkles, all the marks. And then let's see what a bit of Revlon can do for it. This is not a tutorial. I'm not a makeup artist. I just want to show you how much I love Revlon and how I rely on it. I hope you enjoy. Well, here we go. We're starting off with the primer. I'm going to list everything in the description so you'll know exactly what they're all called, and we won't waste any time on that. Now, I really am taken up with this primer. It just gives my skin a smoother look, and in a minute I'm going to zoom right in so that you can see what I'm talking about. I put some on my eyes too, just smooth out that skin area a bit. Now you see what I'm talking about. Look at my nose. It looks smooth. You can't see the pores, and that gives me a good basis for my foundation, which you might think I'm putting on quite a lot, but I'm really making an attempt to cover up the blemishes and the marks and the sunspots and everything, and then I'm going to work it in to my face. I put it on my eyes as well, on my eyelids, just to give a bit of a base to start my eye makeup. I then use this brush. It's quite a soft brush, but I really work the foundation into my face. And then you don't get that sort of caked on look. Even though I've got a lot of foundation on to cover the marks, doing this really sort of works it in to my skin. I think I could have done it a little bit more around my forehead. Excuse that oversight there. Also a Revlon product. I'm now just doing the grey hairs that are showing in my eyebrows. Now, I love to put some lipstick on right at the beginning, because I put 3 coats of lipstick on and then I don't put lipstick on for the rest of the day, because it's the beautiful Revlon Color Stay. And so right towards the beginning of my makeup, I put on a first coat. And as you can see, I'm showing you close up here and also showing you the marks on my lips. And then, as I've shown you once before, I know this is probably frowned upon, but I use my lipstick as my blush. I just love the color. It's just enough for me. I put a little blob on and I work it in. And that's completely enough color for me on my cheeks. Now, this is a Revlon waterproof eyeliner. And the fact that it is waterproof allows me to put it on this part of my eye instead of above my eyelashes. I don't like a thick, dark line above my eyelashes. I just feel it makes my makeup look too dark. But putting it on this section of my eye really does give my eye depth, and because it's a waterproof eyeliner, it doesn't come off. It actually stays on here, which is brilliant. Now I'm going to just cover my whole lid with a very neutral, it's almost a white eyeshadow. As I said, everything will be listed below. All Revlon products, and also just to give me a base to start working on. It's a little at the top. I don't like my brow area highlighted too much. Now I start to put on the brown eyeshadow. Goodness, I really am showing all my flaws and wrinkles today, aren't I? But that's what it's all about, as I said, good, the bad and the ugly. Pulling it in a little bit to create a bit of a smoky eye. I really could have blended that foundation at the top of my forehead a bit more. Sorry about that. Now this may look dark, but just wait. I am going to blend it in. I've got a nice soft blending brush and blend it all in and just sort of pull it inwards to create that nice smoky look on the corner. There we go. Time for the second coat of lipstick. Promise you ladies, do this. You will then put on lipstick once a day. I don't even have to touch my lipstick up after doing this. Now for underneath my eyes, I use bit of the brown eyeshadow and just sort of towards the outside of my eyes. Using a very small brush, I darken that area a bit just to define the underside of my eyes. And then maybe we'll put just a little bit more over there on the corners just to lift that a bit. Now, my extensionaire Revlon mascara, got quite a strange looking wand, this one, but it does the job really well. Going nice and close for you to see it working. I've got rather sparse eyelashes, so for me to get this effect from a mascara is good for me. It makes them look thicker than they really are, because my eyelashes are quite short and thin. And you see, putting that line underneath my eyelashes also makes the base of my eyelashes look a bit thicker. There we go. I'm satisfied with that. And the third and final coat of lipstick. And just to finish it off, on the other side of the lipstick is the gloss. It finishes it off and it helps it to stay on. And I promise you ladies, I've got this lipstick on for the day. There I am. That's the finished product. And as I say, not a tutorial, but I'm happy with what Revlon does for me. I hope you enjoyed that video. I enjoyed making it. And if you did, please subscribe and give it a like and come back for more. Bye for now.